YouTube, what is going on? Alright, so I'm heading to work. Suzuki FRS. Oh look, they're running. Anyways, I'm heading to work. And one of my friends is getting into motorcycle riding. And he asked me, hey man, what kind of bike should I get? And honestly, this is a really big topic. A lot of people wonder that, you know, oh, I want a Hayabusa, or I want a 1000 or whatever. You know, oh, should I get like a little Ninja 250? I mean, it's honestly, it's up to you. Like, what are you going to be comfortable with? The one thing I tell everybody is, you know, your first bike, you know, don't go crazy on it, because you're going to want a new one. It's plain and simple. You're going to want something different in like a couple months almost, you know? So, you know, don't get anything crazy expensive, just get something to start with. But what I also tell them is, I'm like, look, take your size into consideration. You know, one of my friends, he started off on a 600. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. My other friend who's starting to ride, he's gonna start off on a 600. Now, a lot of people would say it's bad, but honestly, I think it kind of depends on your size. You know, I ride, another one of my friends rides, and we're both teaching him. So he's got people who are willing to help him out, which is a big plus. Also, my thing is with your size is he is like 6 something, like he's over 6 foot. And he's probably like almost, what, did I really just get into like a longer lane? I did, didn't I? He's also like almost 200 pounds, I think. I really couldn't tell you, I don't know. I'm not a very good judge of size. You know, do I think a 250 is right for him? No, definitely not. I really feel that, you know, he should go on a 600. I mean, maybe, I don't know if you want the new Ninja 300, but it's a thought. I mean, he could try it, I guess, but whatever, not the point. My point is, you should really take your size into consideration, you know. Don't go get a 250 if you're like 7 foot. No, that's not even gonna matter, because yeah, you can ride it, but you're not gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be really tiny for you. It's like you riding your child's tricycle. It's just not right, you know. Now, does that mean 250s are bad? Definitely not. My wife, she's like 5'2", 5'3". She's short, and she's like 100 pounds. So, am I gonna recommend a 600 for her? No. Maybe later if I can find one that will fit her, but definitely not. I'm gonna recommend a 250 because she's tiny. You know, like I was saying, she's 5 foot something. And you know, when it comes down to it, it's a safety thing. I went to an event where this one chick pulled up on an R6. This thing was lowered, and I mean like lowered. I don't know what this guy's waving at, but this thing was lowered. Oh god, like 3 inches. If she could lower it more, she probably would have. And she was tiptoeing it. She could barely touch the ground. So I mean, she had to have been like less than 5 foot. I swear to God. It was just, she was crazy short, like crazy short. Anyways, but she couldn't even park her own motorcycle. Her boyfriend or husband or whoever, he had to stop. And once he parked his bike, he had to get off and help her back it up. Like, that was crazy. If you are having that problem, you are on the wrong bike. I'm sorry, but you should not be riding a 600 or a bike that big if you need assistance parking it. Like, if you can't pick up or move your own motorcycle by yourself, I'd say you shouldn't ride. People probably give me hell for that, but honestly, I think if you can't support the weight of a motorcycle, you really shouldn't ride it. Which is a big reason why I don't ride like a Hayabusa or anything like that. No, I mean, I've ridden, you know, leader bikes. I've ridden 250s. I started on a 250. I ride a 600. I like the 600. It's a good weight for me because I'm, what am I, 5'11", maybe, a little higher, and I'm like 140 pounds. So I mean, you know, this is fine for me. But that doesn't mean that everyone needs to be on a 600 or, you know, go to a leader bike. I don't know. Personally, that's my opinion on the matter. You know, other people are going to argue it, but hey, you know what? Take your size in consideration on getting a bike. So I told my friend. I told him he should look into a 600. You know, certain 600s are lighter than others. My The R6 I have at my house, that thing is like 30 pounds lighter than my F4i. Now that's not a bad 600. Like, I might let my girlfriend ride something like that after she learns and can support it, because it's also lowered. You know, lowered another inch, she might be able to ride it. But hey, but I told him, like, you know, that 600 is not bad. It's lighter than this, so you could do something like that. I mean, it's to really take your size into consideration, guys, and don't just think that you need all this power, because you don't. Like, trust me, your 250s are just as powerful. Well, not just as powerful, well, they're powerful enough, you know. And also, don't go get a brand new bike for your first bike, because the minute you drop that thing, you get it taken away or anything like that, you're gonna be crying like a little girl. I would, at least. Alright, guys, this is it for my rant. I'm heading to work. I'm gonna get bit by something, as always. Yay. Alright. Later, YouTube. Peace.